Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a pesky problem that many of us have encountered. Chewed up wiring harnesses caused by mice, squirrels, rats, any other little rodent that likes to nibble and can sniff out that soy in the wiring. Just look at this. It's unbelievable how much damage these little critters can do. But why do they chew on wiring harnesses in the first place? Mice and squirrels are notorious for chewing on anything they can find, but when it comes to wiring, it's often because of the materials used. Many wiring harnesses are coated with soy-based insulation, which attracts rodents.
With 25 years of automotive experience, I can tell you in the last 5-10 years, it has gotten so much worse with the adaptation of soy-based products into the automotive industry, especially in the use of wiring harnesses, insulation, protector that goes around the copper wire, or the looming, or the tape that they use, the athletic tape. It looks like hockey stick tape everywhere. And then they'll leave about an inch of exposed wire, which that insulation is also soy-based now, and then connected. So they just hammer down. This was never a problem years ago. Like at 25 years in the industry, yes, we've had some fuel injector wires, or you come across a coil wire. That's out of necessity. The mouse is coming up there for heat. It wants the heat of the engine, comes in there, it gets comfy, wants to make a little home. It doesn't want to eat the wiring generally. I mean, now it does because of the soy in it, but 15 years ago, it just would maybe chew up some looming, get a little nest, maybe some insulation off the hood, pack it all down into the intake, and chew a fuel injector wire while it was hanging out down there, and then you'd get a misfire. And that was usually it. Like, I've never seen mass destruction like I have in the last 5 years. Also, the routing, the way they route the wiring harnesses is atrocious. They put it in the most suspect spots for damage, water intrusion. It's just unbelievable. So what can you do to prevent your wiring harness from being chewed to bits and pieces by rodents? Well, you could use some anti-rodent spray. This is window cleaner. You could use some sheeting. This is a sink drain, but they make some stainless, like coated wire braided stuff you could put around your harnesses. And then last but not least would be, a conduit of not plastic or petroleum. Petroleum is fine. I mean, petroleum-based oil, stuff like that. All our older wiring harnesses were made out of that. Now with the soy stuff, it's biodegradable. So not only if it's not getting chewed up by rodents, it's not living the test of time. It's not even lasting 15, 20, 30 years. It's just crumbling apart as you touch it. The sheathing just breaks and just it disintegrates right in front of you. It's really sad because people always use, oh, what's this car going to look like in 20 years? Well, it might be a little rusted, especially here in the Midwest, but the wiring is still holding up. The looming isn't deteriorating because it was made out of a biodegradable. You're buying a biodegradable product when you buy a brand new car. When I think of a machine, I don't want it to biodegrade. I want all of its vitals to stay healthy for the length of its destined runtime, whatever that may be. So not only is the wiring biodegradable, it's attracting rodents, so it's a double whammy. We just can't get away from it. I don't know what else we can do. It's a cost savings to the manufacturer, certainly not to you with the cost of new cars. So they're saving money. They're making a product that's not lasting as long, and they're charging you more money for it. And on top of it, all the rodents want to eat your brand new car. Point. In my career, I've never had anyone pay me the 8 hours it would take to actually go through and do a really good job to wire proof, mouse proof the wiring on a car. So with that being said, you get your typical HEPA filters or cabin filters. They'll get in here, they'll chew this up, make a little family, and sometimes it won't live. You'll smell it, and the but that's about it. That's again out of necessity. It follows the source of heat, but now they're following their nose. And this specific truck sat outside. It sits outside all the time, no garage. So he said that he did see a few squirrels running around. A squirrel would definitely take a chomp out of that. I put some radiator hose, zip ties, really tried to prevent, I put a lot up there so that no rodent would want to chew through it to get to whatever's there. However, there's the rest of the truck, the rest of the car, the rest of whatever you're driving. So really the only way to get around this, you can do these, you can do that, but I always tell everyone, just buy a vehicle that's pre-2012. It's when all the good stuff was made anyway. Nothing good has been made since 2012. It's just planned obsolescence ever since. So that's my opinion based on 25 years of experience. My 2006 Toyota Sienna sits outside all the time in the country. It is a rolling dumpster, particles of food, and just it's not a clean environment. And maybe mice don't even want to go in there. Maybe that's it. But if I were a mouse, that's where I'd head. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned a little something about rodents and soy-based wiring, tape, harnesses, looming, protector, all of it. It's garbage. Just bring the oil back for the wiring harnesses and make the soy for other stuff. We want our cars to last and not get eaten and not biodegrade after 10, 15 years. Thank you so much. Have a great day.